Assalamu alaikum, dear friends, how are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalid. We all want to do a lot. We want to achieve a lot. We want to live a very good and a happy life. And this, as for the happiness is concerned, maybe it is the happiness which is the real motive of all the achievements, all the successes here in this life. So, dear friend, happiness indeed, if at all, something which ultimately makes you an unhappy one. There is no use to achieve that. There is no use to work hard for all that. But those things which does make us happy must must be one of our important thing, one of our priority. So today we are going to talk about the happiness. As far this happiness is concerned, there are different strategies, there are different policies, there are different ways to achieve to become a happy human being. But today we are going to talk about the way ancient Parisians, those who were the inhabitants of the Paris, they used to become happy maybe a century back or so. So, dear friend, once I read it, I found it very useful and very classic indeed. The way people of Paris used to become happy. So, I'm going to present here their policy, which is eight. There are 8 points and all that. So, dear friends and fellows, let's look upon each one of these 8 points. First of all, it is appreciating the little things in life. Appreciating the little things in life, not to stay, not to keep waiting for the bigger things to happen for the sake of happiness. Because as for the big things are concerned, it does happen very rarely. So, but as for the smaller things are concerned, these remain available for all the time, providing us an opportunity to become happy. So, the first out of the 8 of those things is appreciating the appreciating the little things in life, no matter how small something is. Never take it for granted at all. If at all it is something which is good and pleasant, never take it for granted at all. Rather, give it the due importance because it is so much important, so much necessary. Now, the second thing is double down on self care. Double down on self care. This is so important indeed that self care must not be, must not be left behind, must not be put on the back burner because self-care is one of the very important thing or maybe the most important thing for us, for me, for you. Because if whatever we want to do, it has a lot to do. It has a lot to do with our self-care. If at all we are taking care of ourselves, we will better be able to achieve and work hard, work smart, and ultimately achieve what we wanted to achieve. But if at all we are not taking care of ourselves, it actually means that we are doing something really bad with we ourselves. So, dear friend, what is this self care? We need to go to bed at the right time and at a specific time. We need to get up. Then we need to provide ourselves with the proper nutrition, not necessarily the trendy or not the junk food, but the nutritious food the body need and craves so desperately. So, dear friend, then of course the exercise, it is the walking, jogging, any type of exercise which we can easily do. And then it is the stress management, the mental stress management. So, dear friends and fellows, so this is the double down on self care. We need to take care of ourselves. This must be as a number one priority. And now the third thing is study and appreciate the beauty in life. Study and appreciate the beauty in life. What is the beautiful, what is the beauty in the world? It is the architecture, it is the art galleries, it is the street musician, and it is, a lot of sitting areas, there in the Paris, a lot of sitting areas. Then the natural beauty, being close to the nature, enjoy the wildlife. So that is, Study and appreciate the beauty in life. Now, the fourth is have a routine and adhere to it. Have a routine and adhere to it. Routine makes our life good. The routine of doing the good thing, not mean it actually mean. There should be a timetable. There should be a timetable for everything else. We need to do plenty of good things, and these good things must be made a routine. Routine makes the thing easier. Indeed, my dear friends and fellows. Now the fifth is out of the eight. Now the fifth is that take breaks often and disconnect. Breaks are very important. Not to do, not to carry on the workload. Not to carry on the workload without a break, because it puts stresses and strain on our nerves, and it weakens us. It spoils our health. So I think, because if at all we want to maintain our stamina and the quality of our work, so for that reason we need to take the regular breaks during the work time. And there is a very beautiful pomodoro technique. It says 20 minutes of work followed by 5 minutes of the break, but this break should not be at the workplace. Go slightly away from there, and after doing the 20 minutes work, 5 minutes break for 3 times, then we need to take a 15 minutes break after every 20 minutes of work. So dear friend, I think taking the regular breaks, take breaks often and disconnect. Disconnect as well. Mean go offline. Not to keep yourself online all the time, but some of the time disconnect. This not to use your smartphone, or not to use your smartphone at all, but rather to keep yourself away from that smartphone or the computer. Keep yourself away from that for some of the time. Now, the sixth is out of the eight ways Parisians use to keep themselves happy, it is express your authenticity. Expressing your authenticity, very important. Mean take your own style, adopt your own style. Adopting your own style is very important. Not to follow the style of the other people, but it does not mean that we cannot learn from other people. We need to learn. We need to learn desperately from other people. But my dear friends and fellows, please do not copy yourself, copy anyone else. Rather express your authenticity. Now the seventh is invest in yourself. Investing in yourself. How can I invest in myself? It is the kind of hard work, the kind of time, the kind of struggle and effort, the kind of money I'm spending on myself. That is all investment in myself. If at all I'm sleeping, if at all I'm providing myself with the proper nutrition, if I am reading a book, I bought a book, I'm reading a book. If at all I'm attending a seminar, if at all I'm hitting the gym on a daily basis or 3 4 times in a week, so it actually means that I'm investing in myself. So here, the Parisian style of happiness is that invest in yourself. Now the eighth and the last is, that is utmost respect for culture. Enjoy the culture, the architecture, the painting, the literature, the music, and all the forms of the culture must be enjoyed. So these are the 8 ways the Parisian, the people of Paris, the ancient people of Paris used to take happiness from. So that is, I think, even quite relevant today for all the people, for us, for me, and for you. There is a lot which need to be adopted, which need to be taken. So, dear friend, we must not forget that it is the happiness which is more important than any other thing. That's all. Thank you.